What's up, guys? Welcome to the Hard Carry, where we're carrying CDL matches straight to you. We're here today checking out the Toronto Ultra and the Vegas Legion. It's the Standy versus Scrappy matchup as Standy returns to face his former team in the Toronto Ultra. Let's check out Mercado Hardpoint.
Looking forward to it. Yeah, it should be an interesting one. Heading into Mercado, though, Vegas actually on a 4-game win streak on Mercado Hardpoint. Can they do it up against a solid team like Toronto, though?
Toronto been struggling this stage. Can Vegas take advantage of that?
Towards his P1. Kind of just worth reiterating some of the stuff on the line here for
Scrappy
the
all the way around.
They want to get into that winner's bracket. It's been a really, really poor start in the Major 4 qualifiers for them. And for Legion, we have been talking at length about them all qualifiers long. Realistically, they need every single point they can scrape together.
Inside has slipped the net.
All right.
Towards P2, there's the
Vegas looking pretty good to start.
Legion with a decent chunk of time over towards P1. Kleenex looking to...
P1's a hard one to get and keep time on, too.
Keep an eye on temp, though.
But
he's maybe going to be the catalyst.
Toronto on that P2 side, look at him down there. That's P2 down here.
Keep hold of the spawns. I'm sure they would have liked to play from inside, find his way through. The rest of Ultra here, look at the pinch potentially set up by TJ.
Oh, it's a great pinch as well. They gave up any of that soaking onto P1.
2 down for Vegas. Inside's getting
surrounded.
Oh
my goodness. Scrap and Inside combining. Only one player left. It's going to be Clayster, but he gets straight out as well.
Scrap and Inside held that down.
The Legion has fallen apart, ton.
Yeah, they find the first 2 kills and they just slowed down a little bit, Bryce. 45 seconds remaining here on P2.
That was nice.
All that time could have been going over towards the Vegas Legion. That was a really big opportunity, well executed at the start. Didn't quite follow through, though. Good hold by Ultra in the end. Inside doing his thing.
All right, 2 more down for Vegas. 3.
Good opportunity for Vegas.
Scrap the only one left.
30 points. Scrap the only one left. Scrap now dead. Rotation
30 seconds maybe to Vegas. Some scrap time.
And then over towards P3. Vegas Legion have a good opportunity here to put the pressure on.
It's going to be a 1v1 for that P2 scrap time.
Set themselves up for an effective pinch and effective break. That's going to be the play.
Well, you can see there's also on both sides of the map for scrap time and the rotation at the moment. Ultra have the advantage being in place first.
Toronto has the rotation.
Legion have to reset, have to regain. They are splitting the map and waiting. You can see they're on the old hill. They're in dark. Standy is going to wait for his team to tell him they're in position before he can move.
Needs some help from his teammates. Toronto needed decent hold here. Give away 33 seconds towards the Vegas Legion.
Oh, that's 3 down.
Well, either temp. Find the one through the front door. Standing against the old team is now able to find Scrap, who's left all alone for the moment.
And again, it's the same story. Legion managed to get their way towards the point, but just don't get the trades they need in the end. And now it's another hard break for them.
Kill Clayster. There's a team kill in there.
Kleenex already ripping the head off of Clayster. Finds a second. Standy will get the trade, but he's outnumbered and he knows it.
25 seconds to play with here for Standy. Just kind of just see what you can get a hold of. Rotation going on over towards Barbershop. Hixie is there on his own, but Standy looking for this scrap time is not going to find it. So that's a full 60 pretty much over towards the Toronto Ultra. This rotation will go over towards Legion as we head over towards P4.
Good 60, good full hold there for Toronto.
Hills have went over towards Ultra, and the stats kind of showing that as well. The second best rotating team on the game on Mercado. They have themselves a healthy little lead now as well. Bryce, Legion could do with holding on yet.
TJ is actually going to win that gunfight against Inside. It's almost a clean sweep. Only Kleenex left alive as he actually gets himself into the point by himself. Eventually cleaned up here, but it is not a clean setup. Legion do not have control of back alley properly. They do not have mid-map, and there is a lot of Ultra players looking to hunt them down.
And I think if you see that Kleenex play coming through, you kind of think, oh, well, what's it actually going to find? 2 kills? Yeah, what it's going to get you? It's going to get you the spawning out for Vegas Legion, but they don't deal with them in the mid-map now. Toronto Ultra are the ones who are not going to be in a place to try and hold this down. Vegas Legion in a nice spot. You think those 2 kills from Kleenex does a lot of work. Vegas Legion just take their time, pick them apart in the mid-map, keep a hold of the hill. 20 seconds remaining here. Looks like it's going to be a 50-50 fight inside. Kleenex, can he find the second? Yes, he can.
Maybe it was me.
That's 15 seconds over to Ultra. They wouldn't have thought they would have had, but rotation belongs to Legion. Such a close one so far. The rotations at this point are pretty much 50-50, but the breaks have been coming through just not as good for the Vegas Legion as we've seen from Toronto Ultra.
No, that is very true.
Here comes Toronto, multi-hit. Clayster though.
It's a little bit harder to hold, but they will completely clean out Ultra and should be able to take the lead off the back of this. Now, Toronto Ultra haven't really been going toe-to-toe in the slaying department so far. They need to step this up.
That's a good little spot right there.
Winning those rotations, ton.
TJ just went huge in the middle of the map there, just controlling around this L alley. Finds 2. Typically, you see the attack player just holding down that middle alley. He was just lingering with the SMG. Toronto Ultra, they'll have just about tightened that grip. Insight will be able to find two. Standy in towards Tin. Can he do anything here? The scores are pretty much tied at the moment.
He's going to get in though as a team kill. Hixie takes down inside in the end, and Standy will fly into this point, but
nice.
Teammates to back him up. 19 seconds left
Vegas
to go.
Gonna retake the lead.
They have the numbers, and they are really playing this perfectly.
Standy playing good, 11 and 6.
15 seconds, you know. He'll soak up every single one of them. Clearstay here towards the point. Needs a little bit of help. Is about to get it as well. Locking down the alley side. Top Cantina right now. Only one player left from Toronto Ultra who will need to hold it down. Standy, 4 spree. Make it a 5. There's the break. Really good rotation from Legion. Got the
nice, Standy. 6 down, and he's got a cruise.
6 spree in the books. Toronto Ultra need to find a break from Ali.
Ruh-roh. Standy coming for revenge.
Still flying out. Standy's going to be stunned, but nobody challenging. Eventually, Ultra are going to get into this point. They have the bodies as well.
Good wall bangs. Oh.
So that's a 7 streak. Will eventually fall. Nothing more he can do there, but Ultra managed to get in and stop this being a full 60.
What are you doing, Tim?
Gets a hold of a rotation. They're able to stop that first initial push that comes through. But
TJ
just so hard to deal
also
with.
playing well, 18 and 13.
With the angles, we've seen the ace from this position in Search and Destroy last week. Gets the job done in the hard point as well. 18 and 13 out of TJ. It is a healthy lead for Vegas Legion's rotation over towards car parks about to come through.
It is, and the Legion are not in for this
one
rotation.
shot.
Let's find out how they are dealing
Here's
with it.
Listen in.
With the Vegas Legion, listen in.
Search done. I'll see him.
I'll look over you. Give me a second. Go.
Yo, honor V hop.
Gonna be Barbie probably.
What's blue? What's blue? Scrap. He spawned out. He's spawning out left.
Blue
Step, Barber. Grab's going blue.
Barber.
Close right.
Weak man.
I'll go.
He shot me out. Yo,
We have a streak.
I can streak this, okay?
Go right. Go,
I'm gonna throw shit.
let's go mid and right, bro. Let's not go. Let's not
I'm gonna streak, okay?
Dive across
They don't have a trophy yet.
One is Barber truck.
Alright, one guy's Barber, one guy's back long. Two Barber, one guy's
One big cut. One big cut.
Alright, one guy's mid on
Big cut. Right in front of you, Eli.
Right in the garage.
Hey,
Garage.
I'll come.
Garage.
Heading over hill.
He's Barber truck. He's challenging over hill.
Barber shot me.
Barber truck. One blue. And one's backed up. Go to green.
Backed up. One shot.
Go to green. Tag game. Go to green, man.
Let's go right. Let's all go right.
Each other right here.
One guy's gonna be here.
I'm going wide.
They're probably playing it safe.
And the first little bit of doubt seeps into Vegas Legion in the comms. Frustration over trying to break back into that hill. But as we go into the second set of rotations, the calls are tied game. Go green. We've got this.
Yeah, I mean, the frustration probably lies in the fact they had that streak. But I think one call I heard, it was like, we have a streak. Why are we not using it? Comes in a little bit late, and all of a sudden they can't do much about it when Kleenex is just going off. Make it 7 in a row. Pushing in over towards P1. The rotation over towards P2 was already Ultras as well. The kills starting to flow their way. There's the potential rookie of the year in your faces right now. 4 spree from Scrap. It looks like P2's going to get locked in from Ultra, but for all this dominance over towards the last hill, for all these kills that are falling their way towards P1, and for the rotation they got to P2, it's still only a 25-point game.
It really is. We talked about the slaying starting to go towards Ultra, and it really has taken off. They also have the lead. And now they have to hold this. If they do, it will be the final cut and call for Legion on this map, potentially. Let's find out, though, how they are coping with their own Toronto Ultra. Listen in.
I still shoot. Look at tunnel. Two of them. I don't have you tunnel. Okay. Before me? Yo, I spawn behind them, bro. They're gonna know I'm here. Nothing long. Before going back alley on me, boys. You have. Got one. Okay, one's lane mid. He's going head now. Head back alley. He's literally hedge cut. Hedge. Yeah, hedge. Go to me. I might be able to kill him, Scrap. One more back alley, 10. Deep back alley. He's outside the P4 door, Scrap. I need it. Stand it. Nice. I spawned deep. Long. On the hedge right now. Okay. Dead. On the hedge. Two hedge. That makes sense.
Really weak, close to the low door. Behind the desk now, really weak.
I hit nade on my time weak.
Put on the stairs now, it's really weak.
Stairs.
One's hedge after that as well.
3 mile stairs. Stairs dead. I'm top of the hedge, right side hedge, and there's two hedge. Two hedge, both beast. Okay, top of it. Two hedge, both, and then look for one time, bro.
And the Legion hold on just about. Minimalistic comms there from Toronto
so
Ultra.
close.
They feel pretty relaxed.
Ultra.
Are they going to be? Legion are here first on the
Kleenex
rotation time.
Oh, that's an early streak
going to the streak.
Scrap time went over towards the Vegas Legion. Rotation went over towards Vegas Legion.
He gets it in there.
Ultra.
That's a nasty cruise.
Standy will get taken down. Scraps the next one in. It's a wonderful break. 25 seconds away.
That's it.
Ultra.
This could be it.
Down the alleys where they need to. Kleenex has been a phenom for his side once again.
Vegas needs a huge break here. 15 seconds.
Started turning into screw that little bit more. Map 1 looking like that.
And now the Legion have to break. You can already see Ultra are spread out. They're finding the kills. It's a last two-man push coming in from Vegas. They have to try and find something, but Insight's going to win the kill as well. Gets the pistol. Insight gets Kleenex at the same time, and that is done. It's going to be Toronto Ultra taking the hard point. Big smiles, big laughs, big vibes from this team.
Yeah.
They fought from
Toronto take map 1 there pretty convincingly. Standy started off pretty good, but Toronto able to clutch up and take map 1. Let's take a really quick look at the scoreboard here before we shoot over into map 2. Scrap 22 and 17, Kleenex 27 and 20, TJ Halleaves 26 and 22. Standy, even though he had a good start and a big streak, he only ended up 19 and 18. So kind of rough start there for Standy returning to face his former team there. Let's find map 2.
Defeat on this map this season.
Well, the stakes are high. Let's find out which way the dice lands in this one. For Legion, it is a must-win map. They need to keep this series going. They were doing very well in the hard points, so I'd like to see a second one out of them. But here we go, on board with the attacking team. First of all, it will be Toronto Ultra.
Curious with Toronto Ultra, they really do rely on these first bloods, and when they do find them, they're converting 85% of those rounds where they have the advantage. It's a bigger hit coming in. Vegas Legion not want to entertain the idea of a
scrap first
big
blood
scrap over towards A, but they are unfortunately going to run into the smaller scrap.
Yeah, one of the biggest issues is you can't really contest this very well on the defensive side because of no trophies to begin with.
Yeah.
With a 2 versus 4 retake on this one, they're going to have to see some magic. It's a 1 versus 4. It's not going to happen. Toronto Ultra already having a very neat first round in the S&D.
Scrap shaking his head. Yeah, that was maybe a little bit too easy. Challenges coming through, but as you said, when you are the defensive side, you want to get those trophies down over towards hedges as soon as you can. You can't do that in round number 1. So Toronto Ultra free site control. And I think when that first kill comes through, that's kind of the round choked if you're that defensive team, isn't it? And, you know, trying to retake that site with 4 of you is difficult. Never mind 3. Good first blood coming through from Scrap. And again, just at that point, a lot of first bloods fall Toronto Ultra's way. And when they do find them, it's very rare they lose them out.
Can Vegas turn this around? Ooh,
so let's see
getting
if they can
nated.
continue that form. It's a big hit coming through from both teams.
You see both teams really putting the bodies in here as well. Standy versus Kleenex might be the first fight. He's already got it. Is he going to get anything from that grenade? He's going to go for the chow. He is. He's going to get it as well. First blood, but bombs down everywhere as they go for the trades all around. And Hixie gets one back onto it. 2 versus 3 now. Legion have the advantage.
Hixie caught in between a rock and a hard place. Had to get Insight to come back him up. Did he see him on the bins? Good shots from Clayster. Hixie will fall. Insight will follow. Nice round from Legion.
All right, nice job from
Vegas.
Vegas.
Comes through. Standy kind of catches Kleenex.
Good retake.
A bit of an alpha angle over towards the corner. The stun check is there. It's an easy kill for Standy. It opens up the floodgates. 3 and 1 from him. Nice kill coming through towards the end. Nice snap over towards the bin.
3 and 1 after 2 rounds. Not bad.
As well, 1 apiece and very similar rounds from both 2 teams.
Yeah, I give credit there to the Legion, realistically, not over-challing after they got anything done. They waited to make sure they can get the angles correctly, and that allowed Standy to basically pirouette his way into a 2-kill.
It seems so loud today.
Kill cam. Let's see, though, as it's still 1-1 between these 2 teams. Ultra going for this A hit again. This time, Legion will be here in force. Already going down. Kleenex finds Standy, who must have been weak.
I mean, he may have got caught off a grenade on the way in. Maybe just a little bit staggered, but it's...
Oh, Kleenex.
Once you get control, my God,
absolutely
Kleenex.
W-keying him.
Was there. Temp continues to survive, but for how long is the question? 1 versus
1v3.
And now Temp looking to thread the needle. He knows he needs to find this first kill, give himself some room to breathe with, but their shoulders are being thrown.
That alley is a terrible spot.
Very quick, very clean rounds coming out of both of these 2 teams in this S&D so far.
That is just a terrible, terrible spot.
Of course, round number 1, Legion couldn't do that. They couldn't go for that control. But I think, you know, the big difference makers there is that first blood. If Standy finds it onto Kleenex, gets himself into Cantina, different story for Toronto Ultra. Immediately, you'd have to put the brakes on. You can't go any further. You have to dig Standy out of that position before you can start thinking about making a move over towards that site. Toronto Ultra, though, in a good position now. 2-1 up. Curveball coming from Vegas Legion, though, looking like a B hit.
Already Ultra going to know. They've not seen any nades. They've not seen any bodies. And inside's
good nades from Vegas there.
Now he's got to wait. Desperately hoping that nobody overchows him here. His teammates have managed to get through dark to give him a little bit of reinforcement. The Legion have control of this site.
Inside, is he going to catch a timing? No, he isn't. It's
oh, he actually got one though.
Out, 2 trades coming through.
But TJ got 2v2.
And he's Scrap going to wait for his teammate. Here comes Kleenex as well. 4-on-1 at the moment for Scrap, looking for these players that are dug in.
Legion aren't letting anything slip. Kleenex pushing towards the bomb, but the stun check's going to come through. Kleenex there with the trade.
Oh, nice.
He is not
nice side play.
It takes a 1v1 to find the round. The first close one we really had. Good repositioning from Legion, just held on tight and temp. No, that he just doesn't have the life, doesn't have the time to check this side. Kill comes through. And just about the trades there for Vegas Legion, they work them all the way through. They find each and every single one to their advantage. And find themselves another attacking round. We're yet to see defense really lock in, yeah.
Yeah, that call from Legion there just to make sure to get into that other site. It threw Ultra for a little bit. They're expecting another big stack. And I've got to say, Temp with the wise play. As soon as you knew where the players were coming from, got out of there. Can anyone hold the defense, though? Already, you're going to see Legion. They are here in numbers again. Standy will get through this time. He's going for the jump, but first blood to Ultra, second blood to Ultra. Not the third, though. Standy will stop it.
For all that, you lose the first 2 kills, getting him into this position, albeit just with 1 health. It's a good thing for the Vegas Legion. Goes for the overchild, though, and Toronto Ultra ready and waiting for him, just about surviving. Nobody from Ultra pushing this, and they're saying, right, okay, well, we've lost control of Cantina. Let's just go for the rotate. And they are ready and waiting for Vegas Legion, who are inevitably going to answer. It's a 1v3 for Standy against his old squad.
And the worst part is, because Ultra have mid-map control, they can keep rotating this back and forth. Wherever Standy isn't, they can go. There are 2 players watching over mid-map, and Standy's going to run them both, and down he goes. All they were doing was watching the cross and waiting for Standy. Just nowhere for him to go in the end, and Toronto Ultra will take the lead again.
I'm actually being quite impressed from Toronto Ultra. I don't think we've seen any bodies being shot yet, which is quite surprising. Neither from Standy. I imagine maybe later on in the game, they don't want the Juju man to get them, so we may well see that. We've actually seen some teams shoot bodies on Mikado Search and Destroy. Bracey, I don't know if you can recall, that didn't go too well.
No. I mean, as we throw me through a loop there, I don't know what you're on about.
Bodies shooting on Mikado Search and Destroy? No, remember when Illy did it and then they got swept?
I mean, you're going well back now. I mean, come on.
I'm a historian, mate. I'm a historian.
Anyway, on this one, you can see again, it's going to be Vegas. They've got control of the site and very, very clean. There's nothing really here from Ultra at the moment. They're going to have to do a retake, and it might come through this tunnel.
What's the play? Legion still haven't got the bomb down. And the play, as always, send Kleenex in, see what he can do. Scrap with the scope. Down the alley, can maybe find a pick. Does he get a bit of time in? No, he doesn't.
Scrap with the sizzle stick.
For Toronto Ultra. Negative on the numbers front. Vegas Legion sitting very tight.
Scrap hoping to pick correct, but TJ's already going to find the ones in there. And it's going to be traded out as well. Scrap all alone with a sniper towards the back, and he will get picked off. It's all attacks here so far on Mikado. Legion and Ultra just trading back and forth.
And neither team's really able to get much control over towards this A side. Especially on
it just depends on who's getting that 2-piece.
It's been really difficult for any teams to get over towards Cantina. The nades have been placed well just to slow anything down from the attacking side. And I wonder if we do see maybe a change up from some of these teams here. Maybe slow it down just a little. It's an interesting one, though, because, I mean, round number 1, of course, you have to see Vegas Legion give up the site. So they do so, and Toronto Ultra completely take over it, find the round so easily. Whereas then it comes over towards the other side of things, you start to maybe get a little bit faster, and then you're still losing the defensive rounds. This time around, Vegas Legion have given up that A side, so Toronto Ultra are probably going to have a free plant here. Nelly had first blood, but TJ survives.
TJ was considering the chow then, but without the health, he can't go for it.
Clay got the sniper.
Out the sniper and has managed to thread the needle for the first blood. An opportunity here for Legion to get the first offensive round of this game.
Thought Hixie was about to misstep. But just covering every single base that he can. Standy over towards the backside. There's gonna be more than one here in a second. But Hixie finds Clay to the other side. Clay's out that side of the spawn. As soon as this information comes through, Ultra gonna know where everybody is.
Standy got two.
Good shots. It's a 1v2 for Hixie.
Hixie, no.
He has to defend it for 20 seconds.
Gonna be a check on him. No, it didn't hit. It didn't hit. They don't know, but Hixie doesn't know either. They're already going for the defuse. He's gonna check it now. And Standy finds the first. Gets away with his life. Somehow, Standy defines.
Wow. He didn't have time.
Legion will not win the defense. So many gunfights went their way, but patience pays.
Hixie going huge for Toronto Ultra.
Wow.
How on earth does he get away from Temp there? A small furrow of the eyebrows from Temp at that stage, because you've got to think he kills him.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, if you're going to kind of highlight something there realistically.
The stun not check,
yeah. The no stun check. Legion did not think he was there.
I wonder if it went past and over towards like yellow van, like past the corner, rather than actually checking the bin. It's hard to say without having the observers checking in for us. I'm sure they might have a little look at that one, but nonetheless, it doesn't go the way. Vegas Legion now over towards the defensive side. Nobody is destined to win one, or are they? Hixie will trade that one back 3v3.
And TJ and Hixie are close. Just waiting to see who moves first. And as this is a 3v3, neither team really want to give up Cantina control.
What's the play for Scrap? Gotta wait for your teammate to be able to do something inside. There you go. There's Hixie. Is gonna get cold though. Maybe just gets a little bit overzealous.
Oh, then Clayster got Scrap. 1v2.
A defense on this stage, Bryce. 1 versus 2 for Insight to maybe put the first one on the board.
Hey, he was known for clutching last season. Can he do it when they need him now? This will be huge if he can make it, but Temp's already on Overwatch this time. And it is back-to-back attacking rounds, 8 in a row as we go 4-4.
It's back and forth, back and forth. I like it.
I mean, it's difficult because maybe he's getting some information to say a player's pushed up towards that bin or pushed up towards hedges. That's what Hixie's checking for, to catch somebody in the back. But the comms were obviously flowing for the Vegas Legion. That first kill comes through for him. They call it out immediately. He's pushed towards stairs. Everybody turns around, trade the kill out. Scrap then goes looking to try and find a trade of his own. As Irons up on his position as well. Nice play from Vegas Legion. Patient. Obviously knew the position of Hixie to a certain degree. Now over towards the
Temp on a 5 spree. He's almost got a cruise.
Let's see. Fight's going down. Temp actually backing off here. Probably wants to play for this. Standing container. That dead silence popped. And Ultra are having none of it. They're not here. Will somebody see the cross?
They're rotating.
They're all the way through the back wall. I don't think he has. This may come down to Temp.
Yep, Temp's gonna have to do something.
Come down to Donny. He's about to hear a lot. Watch all these Vegas Legion arrows on your minimap. Start turning around in just a second. As soon as
Standy did get one though.
He's gonna find one over towards Ace. Do they have the information here? Yeah, Temp's hearing a lot. Has he turned away at the wrong time?
They see challenge in the corner. They have the advantage though. Inside gets it back to a 3 versus 3. Now worried. Ultra aren't fully confident this site. Stem just jumps out of the window. Yeah, gets out there. Gives himself a reposition ton.
Good play. Not sure how Ultra have let that happen, but he gets himself out. Puts himself in a position where he can retake with his team. It may well be a 3 versus 3. An opportunity for a first defensive round to come through, especially if Temp can find a kill here.
Bomb down. Advantage back towards Ultra. Now they just have to defend. Stack coming in from the Legion, but it is not an easy retake. Inside's going to be up top as well. They're going close.
Standy got one.
Looking for more. Temp just trying to cut inside out of the window.
Standy got 2.
And TJ's going to jump for him as well. Only 1 player left.
Yeah, good play from Vegas.
From the Legion.
It's all about Standy. I'd love to see what he did to the second player. The first one is simple. The second,
he world starred somebody.
Looks steady away from Standy. Vegas Legion find a defensive round when they needed it. They now have an attack, which we've only seen one go towards the defensive rounds. They've got an attack coming up.
Standy's growing a mustache. What the hell?
Good position for Vegas Legion. Toronto Ultra.
He needs to stop that right now.
I don't want to say it's a fumble. It's just a nice retake, to be honest. Really well played from Vegas Legion. Standy putting the team on his shoulders in that stage, and on top of that,
Temp repositioning and able to work it with his team was fucking massive.
Very well be overturned. They go clear next to TJ. They're gonna get 3 down already.
3 already.
It's inside for a 1 versus 4.
And he's stunned.
He's naded. He's gunned. He's running for his life. And the Legion.
Whoa.
he's not finished.
Things got a little bit scarier there. Maybe a little bit overzealous from Vegas Legion, but still such a mountain to climb for Insight. Can't find the second.
Nice, Vegas. Gonna take map 2.
Do so and needed to there with control coming up next. They tie the series.
Yep, gonna tie it up 1-1. Let's check out the final scoreboard here. Vegas playing really good search and destroy right now. Toronto, not right now. Let's check out the final scoreboard here. Scrap 6 and 7, Kleenex 5 and 9, Standy 12 and 6 against his former team with 9 non-tradeds, and Temp 8 and 3. Also playing really well. 2 bombs planted by Standy. Bomb carrier Standy at 12 and 6, looking hot. As we look for map number 3, should be an Expo control. As you see there, let's check out
Los Angeles, California.
Oh yeah, they got an Emmy nominee.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back.
They were nominated for an Emmy for the Vanguard Championship Champs Weekend.
So very much. And we'll keep the coverage rolling as you do join us here back in the Call of Duty lead, all tied up. Toronto Ultra versus Vegas Legion are going head to head. Hard point to Ultra.
But yeah, let's
beat the record, I should say, for the most
get into Expo control here.
They're currently tied with Seattle Surge of old. I don't think this current Seattle Surge roster would go on that kind of run. I never would have thought that Seattle Surge roster would have went on that kind of run.
Expo, a new map that they brought in
to turn it around right now. But is Expo going to be it? We've only seen it from
to replace
2 teams once. We ain't gonna get to see
did he just?
Or did he just stab him accidentally? He did. Not a good start, honestly, Bryce.
Wow, they just started stabbing Standy.
I'm not favoured in this one, but much
Oh
like
my
Ted
God.
Lasso, I choose to believe. Let's see though. Already, it's going to be Toronto Ultra. Trying to get into that A early, but Ten will get the 2-piece before anything too much kicks
They
off.
seem really loud today.
Clean him up and then find
Sorry if
everybody
it's
else.
really low, but it's really loud on
with
my
your
end.
overwhelming positivity and all signs of life, Pricey. But right now, positive is what Scrap is on the leaderboard. 4-0 from him as the push in towards A started to come through. No control for Toronto Ultra. There you go. No spot control for the Vegas Legion. No stairs control for them either. It's going to be a 50-50 fight to try and recapture A here. I think they're probably going to have to just rotate over towards B, but the nades are good. They may well get a retake here.
Yeah, they're trying to hold it as well, and you can see the Legion really pushing forward, trying to get that map control back off of them. Scrap going to come on a little bit of fire. And now they've got to be careful. Insight will be the only player here.
Insight's the only one on B.
The rest of them
They
all
almost
spawn
got
out.
a
Spawn
spawn
nation
trap
coming in as
going.
well, as Standy looks to push them towards tunnel.
Nicely done by the Legion. Clear out where
Legion holding them all off.
Now this is
no one anywhere close except for one guy close to A.
Players pushed up towards that A side or momentarily
Hixie.
for Vegas Legion.
He just got taken care of.
Over towards the statue side, encouraging them to push over towards that B side. TJ lingering over towards the bottom side of the theater now. And I think if you're Toronto Ultra here, you've just got to take your time a little bit, find your picks, and then make a move. They haven't been able to do so until Insight found that kill into Clay step.
Looks like they're finally on B.
The B side now. Good shots coming back from TJ, but not good enough. A little bit of control here for Ultra.
Slow burn. They're looking for it as well. Wendy, one more set of kills. Temp gonna go flying around. He knows somebody's here as well. Kleenex is waiting for him as they now start to fly in. Clay's going down both sides. Clayster will fall as well. TJ, the last
Only one guy left Insight.
And down he goes. Time for Ultra.
Yeah, Ultra gonna get a hold of this. It looks like Legion.
They're gonna get B probably here.
Pushing over towards that left-hand side.
Because Vegas just setting up on A now.
Towards that side, it shuts down Ultra, re-wrapping back round over towards A.
It's a good setup.
Positioning obviously from TJ as well. It's a nice setup for Vegas Legion. For all that they lose B, they've lost one tick over towards A as well. So it's one really good push from Ultra. Should secure them.
A minute and a half.
It's easier said than done when it does come down to Expo. You can see they're already trying to wrap through the spawn. Scrap is heading up against his old teammate in Standy, trying to get that side control for Toronto Ultra.
That's a gorgeous setup.
As well, they managed to get 3 down.
Good hold.
Hixie is close. He's going to find one as well. Hixie dives into the point, slows this down for them. As somebody from Legion will have to come in.
Finally getting through.
Yeah, and that's gonna
Ultra.
They weren't maybe expecting 2 players towards that street side. Now Hixie will go hunting.
Standy's gonna have to do some work in the back.
Is lingering around that area and has been there for quite some time. Is he gonna get the catch on to Hixie as well? It looks that way. Now just gonna give up his position. The rest of the
they almost got the second tick on A.
Starting to find a way through, but Standy is here. Doesn't need to be. TJ finds 2.
And they're still holding on, but only just. One wrong move
They're
here for Legion. And it will all
decapping
fall
that
like
A
house of
zone.
cards.
That's good.
Ultra spreading the map again.
Only
Looking
7
for
lives
individual
left
goals,
for
the
Ultra.
time they still have to play with.
The vice is tightening from Toronto Ultra.
They have a little time, but not many lives. They only have about one good push.
You're very, very right. If this falls for Legion, it will fall fast. There's one kill towards the Spa side. Ultra about to spring into action.
Every single
You would think.
on this map is minimal. Clayster gonna go for the chow, looking for inside, finds it as well. Tem gets one at the same time.
Huge.
And while they've got one back, 12.6 seconds.
One guy on A.
Nope,
they got him off.
Desperately trying to fight them off.
Only 3 lives left. Those 3 guys on the map.
Back as TJ comes through as well.
Hixie's the only one close.
Surely this is over as Clayster continues to go to work.
Yeah, only 1 left.
And it's all done and dusted. The Legion will hold the defense.
4 ticks for Toronto Ultra though, so you take the small
4
wins,
ticks.
but really big play coming in from Clayster and Standy specifically. When we talk about this A site, a lot of people used to think that was the breakup, but I think B is kind of becoming a little bit easier for some of these teams to flex over towards, because these Legion players know, all the CDL players seem to know now, that if you extend through Spa, get that top control over towards the roadside, it's such a harder break than just trying to get Mixie inside of theater. It's still teams trying to figure out the best way to do it, but B seems to be going over towards the attacking teams more often than not. A is still a hard nut to crack from some of the examples we've seen so far, but it's going to be a big B hit coming in here from Vegas Legion. Toronto Ultra spread across both sides.
They're looking for it. They know players are here. You've got to be hesitant on this side to commit realistically as the first kills start to trickle in. And the Legion won't want to overcommit. There are a lot of places you can get shut down from here if you start giving it up. And that's exactly what's going to happen. They look towards the site and Scraps it all right. I will read what you've just sown.
Oh,
Legion
they got some kills over at the B site.
You can see already as soon as Toronto Ultra lose a couple of kills over towards the B side, somebody slots into that road slot. Klinex down now ready and forcing the spawn for Vegas Legion over towards the statue side. Toronto Ultra will invite them into the theater. Clayster now just waiting for the push that could be coming through from the flank, and he's going to be able to find one. Isn't able to find Hixie inside from the backside as well. Is able to come again, but Vegas
got the
Legion
second tick.
But Standy waiting. They know Ultra are about to pick
Oh,
well. Inside finds that first
inside
goal.
beam.
Standy alone. Just going to be the cherry
Standy.
picker for cover. He knows Ultra are coming here. He's dying for reinforcements, but they will capture B.
Yep, they capped it.
They've managed to get it. Can Standy fight his way out of this predicament?
Yeah, Clayster going up towards the Wildcat to be respected from Scrap. Finds that kill, and yeah, okay, they will concede B, but nothing to worry about too much here for Toronto Ultra, although Scrap might have to worry about Standy shooting him in the back. The kill's starting to come over towards the A side. There's potential for the side of Legion here to find an attack. What's going on? Oh, my goodness. Hixie, Scrap, what happened?
He was shooting at Standy and he shot Scrappy. You got 3 guys on the point. That's going fast. They need to get this guy off the point. It's Kleenex.
TJ finds 2 kills from bottom bar side. We're now starting to
They almost got it. Oh my gosh, it's like more than half to the last tick.
Control that was coming through for Vegas Legion, just shooting them across over towards the Spa side. TJ's still here, and there's so much potential for Vegas Legion to close this one.
Looking for his second.
Oh.
Find it either.
Standy on the point.
Just a tiny fraction here for the Legion.
That's it.
Here as well.
They got it.
The Legion have managed to get another one.
Tell him, Clay. Tell him, Clay.
Going for it. The passion pouring off this man.
Clay is dripping with passion.
A 10 streak on losing control, and they may do it against a statistically best controlled team at the moment.
And for Vegas Legion there, what just works out so wonderfully is that transition
fly.
kill. Standy gets a hold of B and just takes his time. He doesn't go for an over Charlie. He doesn't go for the route round the back immediately. Scrap was there ready and waiting for him to do so. As soon as Scrap turns around, Standy gets a little bit of good time.
2-0 for Vegas.
He's 11-5 and just caused chaos from there. It was bar control.
Can they give him the clean sweep?
And now Ultra need to find an
Ultra gonna have to win attack.
To even force around number 5. Vegas Legion are in the driving seat. But if any team's going to throw a control, it may well be Vegas Legion.
Clayster's beaming right now.
13
and 11.
will not consider this done.
11 and 5 for Standy. He is on a tear.
To get back into it, Insight is actually going to go onto this point here to pull off some of the members of Old Legion away from the Ultra spawn, and they've done just enough as well. Look at that. One player moves, the rest of Ultra swoop in. Eventually, that first tick on A is going down.
Standy don't allow them to get anything, but both kills go over towards Legion. Standy's had a hell of a game at 12 and 5, and he's just been playing this roadside so well.
Yeah, now they're on B.
Going to get the benefit of that statue spawn, and we'll just flood over towards the B side. But that initial break-off from Legion was so good. Find a couple of kills, Ultra can maybe find one, and even just get a small hold of that A site was a positive, but they have been offered this route through towards B. Looking like Vegas Legion aren't going to have too much of an answer for it.
And now they're going to
They're gonna get B.
Standy
was in there. Nalgas.
2 ticks. That's all.
Scrap really close to A.
If Legion can hold them off, they win this control and go up in the series. If not, we go into another attack here for Legion. First kill's going down, second kill's going down as well.
Good kill with the nade.
Have the position for it.
Inside actually on the point though.
Map, and they've stopped the time.
First job that was done there for Toronto.
Oh.
Next winning this fight over towards this side.
Oh, huge win.
Well.
They might get A.
This may well be
Wait, 2 kills for Standy.
Had to find those two.
They got to get these 2 guys off the point. Barely got him off.
We'll bring this back to a 1-tick game.
And the problem is that Toronto Ultra have got the close spawns. They are very much here and they're in the party, but Standy will be able to find one. The dead silence
Standy
finds a second as well. Huge from Standy against his old team, and that now just clears out Toronto.
He wants it, and he wants it badly. I like
Vegas
it.
Legion, very much in the driving seat now. Insight will find a kill towards that backside. You've got to stay alive at Spa for your Legion.
Yeah, Standy's having none of it. He is finding kills every single time they need him. 18 and 7, a 5-streak for him as well. And sound the horns, call the Standy, you need him again already. Players are falling those scrap fights too.
Oh, that's it. They got him. They got it.
It might be too late.
Yeah, too late.
Ultra will find that round. We go again. Legion will now have to find an attack if they want to end it here.
Yeah.
And for Legion, we talked about Toronto Ultra getting a hold of that road side. It's so important for the attacking teams to push around where we've seen Standy lingering. He was kind of going from top restaurant all the way towards that road side.
That was tough.
And kind of playing around there. As soon as they get a bit of control of that, they don't really let it go. It was hard for Vegas Legion to get themselves set up as well as they were initially. And as soon as that setup isn't in place, Toronto Ultra play with them as much as they can. The Scrap finds 2 kills. They dive on it. It wasn't as clean as Vegas Legion's attacking round, I will say that, but it's an attacking round nonetheless.
Now for Legion. Can they end it here? Do we go to a round 5? And guarantee they do not want this to go any longer than necessary. While they stop the clock onto B, there is a player waiting here. Hixie in the wings of stage.
12 and 21 from Hixie is not necessarily the best stat line, but if he can just find kills like that, annoy Vegas Legion. That's his
Standy,
job.
oh my gosh.
Again, though, this man has been lights out in this series. A lot to prove against the old roster. 12 and 8 from him. You will be the loudest mouth in this room if it goes over towards the Vegas Legion here now, but still a lot of work to do. That B side looking like it is going to be captain. Standy lingering around this area. Toronto Ultra want to get rid of him.
Ultra gave this up early. They were not having as well as Standy.
Oh my gosh.
Kleenex could see a shoulder, but nothing else. But Standy eventually goes for the win. Will be taken out of glass. Now the Legion looking to capitalize. They're not going to win a big gunfight there. Temp will fall.
They got B. Oh, he stuck him. Oh well, don't matter.
Callisto over towards the bar side, finds a second. So now if you
He's on the 5-er.
towards that street side, but the rest of the Legion are probably going to collapse. Callisto staying alive here is worst case scenario. Toronto Ultra in the bad spot now.
Attempt trying to hold off the players he knows coming from glass. Is there going to be a trophy here? But there is going to be an inside. Finds the first as well. And while Legion still have control of it, they have lost some bodies. Inside going to be looking for the next one. Goes for
Standy. Oh my god.
That second tick is in now. And Ultra have to scramble. It's going to be Hixie who piles forward onto it and burns down.
Wow.
It'll be Hixie versus Standy, and Hixie wants his life back as he's just contesting, waiting for the purple wall to descend upon him.
Wow.
Ultra starting to get some control of glass. These kills just
God.
where Vegas Legion run into the crossfire. 17 and 23 from Hixie. They are 3 of the biggest kills we've seen in this game so far. But still for Vegas Legion, you've got a lot of control.
Standy's still there.
Has to go huge for the team. Yeah.
Standy's still slapping! It's Hicks. He's the only one that could do anything, and he got him. Oh my gosh. This could be it right here. There's Temps on point. Here comes Hixie, though. The only motherfucker that can kill them all. Here comes Standy. Standy's the only guy that can kill Hixie.
And Toronto Ultra have not cleared out all of Vegas Legion at one single stage. So
inside. Got Standy. 1 minute, 12 lives to get 1 tick.
53 seconds, lives just about in Ultra's favor. But the time may be the great decider here. Clayster will find another towards bar. Scrap must stay alive. Hixie must stay alive.
Standy
must win this round.
Made a huge play in the back. This could be it here. They have to kill Scrap. No, they didn't get it.
They cannot find anything. It's another rebuffing.
Wow.
And Scrap has gone to work. And Legion thought they were in.
And that was a clean 4 as well. So Insight's been able to find his way pushed up on this map, and now it just becomes a little bit more difficult for Vegas Legion to find a way through. Standy finds 1. Cannot find a second, but TJ can trade. Still danger here for Ultra. Scrap's probably going to fall here as well.
He's going to go down.
Yep, they're on. But Kleenex behind him. But Standy's on. And TJ, that's TJ. Oh, no! Clayster, the only one left.
Oh. That may have been the longest control round I have ever seen.
One of the best control rounds I've ever seen. It was absolute chaos over towards the restaurant side. Big play after big play from both of the teams. If it wasn't Hixie,
wow, this is an insane round of freaking control.
Standy finding 2-piece after 2-piece for Legion, but they just could not get it over the line. Frustrating comms coming in from Vegas Legion. You can see from the screens, I mean, they may well be saying different things, but it looks like faces of frustration. And which side are they going to get put onto? I presume the defense. It felt like they had more ticks.
I'll be honest with you. I need our stats to figure out how long that round was, because it just went on forever. But it will be Legion on defense. Inside already opening up with these first kills. Hixie will go straight into the A point.
And of course, with the Vegas Legion's bad control record, the round 5 records do not lean in their side. Toronto Ultra.
They got them all up A.
Solid. Scrap Kleenex finding the kills for the side of Ultra, who have a little
Scrap.
control towards A here. They don't want to give this
great
up
nade.
Standy again. Whatever time that Ultra feel that they have some sort of control, whether that be defensive side or an attacking round, Standy is there to be a thorn in the
30 and 14. 31 and 14.
And this could be a record-setting performance for Standy. Gets a few more, well, I say a few more, like 10 more kills. But it's plausible, and then more than possible. Ultra low, committing towards A side at this point. Looking to just make sure they can stop this clock and get some ticks on for the time.
This is a big kill. This is a big kill. Whoever finds it, there you go. Spark control. This should be Ultras.
Oh, they're going to get A.
And I think they're going to give it up. It does look like it.
Legion, oh my gosh, they're going to try to fucking defend B.
Resting everything on this map onto A. They were up 2-0 in this control. It's now 2-2 with 1 section left.
Now this is a heartbreak. For all that we talk about B, and we have seen more teams starting to take a hold of it early doors, getting a hold of it first if they can do. That typically is the play when it comes down to a standard attack, but same as all the control maps, if it's the only point left, there's 4v4 to defend one site. It's very, very difficult to break through. But that kill towards Secret from Hixie.
2 kills from Vegas.
The way for the rest of the team, who have been wiped. He's going to find one at his attempt. Can he turn it? Burn on the second, he can't. But Ultra is still here.
Gotta be careful. At the moment, Legion are outnumbered. And they are going to fall. Ultra have found their way through at this point.
Yeah.
They're on to the point. They are going to stop it. Close to find Scrap already, though. Kleenex will clean up towards Temp. Stuns flying in as well. Standy will find another one. The Kleenex Clayster gets a second. And Hixie has to fight from the back.
No shot.
Down he falls to Clayster.
They didn't get it.
And the Legion hold on by a tiny margin here in the end. As Ultra have to reset.
Sorry, and I think what Ultra were worried about there was the actual push coming from Catwalk. You can see exactly where the Ultra players are over towards that top side.
Kill himself with his own nade.
Kill himself as things could open up here. All of Vegas Legion just fed through backstage last time around. They find the retake through brute force only. TJ's potentially on a flank. Ultra still with another couple of goes at this one. 48 seconds has been stopped on the clock. TJ still alive. So
they're on point.
TJ, will he fall as well? Phoenix is diving around him at the same point. He's stunned, still alive somehow.
Clayster.
Clayster swoops in, gets 3. And now only Hixie in secret remains, and I think Clay knows it as well. Sees him, throws it onto his head, but no good to get the down.
Teb just ready and waiting in the lobby area. Just cleaning them up where he can, but it's the old talking Clayster
TJ
that puts Vegas Legion in this position.
went huge too. 4 lives left for Toronto.
The 10 loss spray on control.
Only 20 seconds.
And here we go. There is nothing left.
They can't die. Yep.
No time.
Hixie did.
And TJ has farmed them.
Inside dead.
2 versus 10. And the Legion
Scrap dead.
find their first control in 11 games.
11 games.
They take the lead in the series. And that must be so cathartic
wow.
for them.
Absolute huge freaking game from Standy, man. Oh my gosh. Wow. He absolutely went huge in that control win against Toronto. Let's check out that scoreboard. I want to see it. Standy just went massive. 35-19 for Standy. 33-27 for Temp. 31-28 for Scrap in a loss. But wow. Wow, wow, wow. Great round of control. One of the best I've seen all year for sure. Let's check out. Okay. Believe we got a Fortress Hardpoint. Next, let's check out map number 4.
Written in blood, a 1.06 on the hardpoint, 2 on the S&D, and a 1.84 on the control. This man don't beef.
This one doesn't. Specifically with, what was the term? Hey, look,
friends.
It didn't have a good... friends, mates. Our esteemed colleagues.
Yes, that's the way we'll put it. But here we go. The control is over. The hard point is starting. Can Legion end it here? Will Ultra fight to the bitter end? Let's find out as we head straight into it.
Toronto Ultra with the more beneficial side if we're talking about a P2 rotation. Something to keep an eye on though for Vegas Legion when they do get their P3 has been their nemesis. But that's going to be a straight break over towards the P2 and the spawns for Vegas Legion. Best start possible for them.
Yeah, both teams just fighting for it. No way!
Kleenex just went massive.
But win it he does. And now the Legion will have to check their own lines, and down they fall. There is some heat coming out of the Ultra kitchen today.
Some heat in my mum's kitchen at the minute as well. This series has got me uptight. What a game this has been so far. Toronto Ultra getting some time on the board. Rotation over towards P2 being locked in by Hixie. A bit of a random challenge coming through, but Scrap is there to pick up the scraps. And Toronto Ultra will get this rotation locked in. Clayster and Co. Can you find a break back through? 2 transitional kills falling their way. Keep an eye on these spawns with Toronto Ultra. I can't imagine they'll be favourable.
They are not as well, and Scrap is now trying to hold the front door.
Oh, they let him pinch. Inside did.
Well.
This is smart. This is smart.
Oh my goodness, Hixie finds 3.
I mean, look, even with inside in that position, not finding anything there. He plays his life, knows that Vegas Legion don't know he's there, know that the rest of his team flooding through gates. He's there for an immediate pinch. If Hixie didn't find those kills on the way inside, surely would have. Ultra still in control of the round.
Yeah, Ultra in control of this hardpoint so far.
They do fall eventually, and Scrap will continue to just push this tempo, but down he goes. There's too many members of the Legion going to be here. They will take that 20 seconds, but Ultra will take the next spawn.
And as said, P3 has really been a poor showing every single time for Vegas Legion. You can see Scrap already pushing over towards that top side. He's going to be trying to watch top maps from the outside, but the first kill in for Clayster. Potential opportunity for a break here for Vegas Legion, and as well just completely being wiped out. Standy may well find a way through, but surely inside trades.
He's looking for it as well, and he can't get past Hixie, who's had so many influential kills already on this map, as Ultra will take this so quickly away from Legion. They're looking to go through the front door, but here's Kleenex, finds the first and the second, gets out of there. The trade will come through from Hixie. And now the Legion are looking at a horrible hard break getting into P3.
Toronto should just about hold on, because I tell you what, those first couple of kills from Legion have me feeling a little scared for this rotation for Ultra. But it's been a well-worked 30 points so far. 30 more on offer now as well as the Vegas Legion trying to find a flood through towards gate inside, trying to survive it. It will be a break for 20 seconds at least as well. Kalista finds one at the Kleenex. Nobody on the point though. It's actually Temp who took TJ off it initially. Kills still flowing through for Vegas Legion, but Ultra crucially spawning there. 10 seconds remaining. And I suppose if you're Vegas Legion in that scenario, you find a couple of kills, you get them off it for about 10 or 15 seconds. It's a small win at that.
And now what Legion will need is to
Temp
hold
moved
this
at
for
the last
some period of
wrong
time.
second.
Already starting to fall a little bit behind into this hard point as well. TJ trying to play his life, but Inside keeps racking up kills. TJ just called it wrong as well. But I think they know he's here at the same time. And Danny will fall. Inside has played him off the map.
And if you're Vegas Legion there, you do so much good work over towards P3. You reduce the time that Ultra think it is pretty much in the bag already, but then you lose the rotation over towards cannons. You can't
Temp.
Temp's trying to reinvest what's exactly went on. Finds two. Can he find the 30s teammates there to do so? Temp up top.
Oh, baby.
Break coming in from Temp.
And now the points will fall towards Legion. Some they have desperately needed for some time. We head over to Blacksmith. The teams are getting in position. Claystar and TJ, both sides of the map. Clay will fall originally. But as we all know, if you play this in ranked play, this is not a fun hard point to get onto and to stay onto.
Keep an eye on Claystar. He's going to be the catalyst for a play.
Yeah, he's in the back.
Legion here starting to find some shots off. Even if he can
Oh,
just
huge.
line up. Hixie and Kleenex will fall. The rest of the Vegas Legion coming in from the mid-map. It should be their control.
He's looking for as well. Clay's going to know. TJ will clean up before he needs to. And the Legion getting to this point, all off the back of Claystar. TJ going for the wide chow as well, but he will fall eventually. And like I said, the problem with Blacksmith is there are so many angles to be cut down with an Ultra.
Wow, 4 down.
One. The Legion are now spawning out. Their biggest chance is TJ.
Can he be the one to set up a potential pinch? Toronto Ultra with a good read on the spawns. TJ still playing around over towards the top outside and not really finding too much information or anything for his team right now. They're just expecting them to do the work through maps. Good control from the side of Toronto
Kleenex
Ultra.
going
So
massive.
clean. 10 seconds to go here. The lead extending towards 70 or 80 points now for Ultra. You're going to be feeling good about this map so far. Into the second rotation of Hills. It is a solid lead for the Canadians.
Let's see if they can hold it. At the moment, it's all about this position.
Scrappy.
For it. Scrap holding P2.
He's going to have to go big.
So far. It starts to get a little bit mixy for them. Clearly, getting away with his life as well as TJ.
Vegas could get almost back into this with this hill.
Good control from Legion so far. Trying to get the cuffs through the mid-map.
Yeah, 3 down. Inside the only one. Trying to get P2 spawns.
Does this for Toronto Ultra.
He does.
Maybe the slower AR, of course, on the side, and he just so often finds little routes for his team. Good play. But they have to try and find a break back here. This is free time for Vegas Legion. For all that spawns belong to Ultra, all of that time has very much belonged to the side of Vegas Legion.
And they found so much here as well. Standy going to fall at the last second. I think Hixie will just grab this scrap time. Brings it back a little bit for them, but the Legion now
inside fortress making plays.
They've already got one player in. That's a huge kill by Kleenex up top. Hixie won't find anything against them. Benefit for Ultra though. They are here and buried in P2.
Not necessarily a split, but Scrap gets a spawn over towards the stable side, so now he can lock down the gates, and that should allow Toronto Ultra to deduce exactly where Vegas Legion are starting to come from. Scrap just trying to find information in another map. Kalista, TJ trying to find a push through. Kleenex will be crucial.
Now they've got to find him. It's always a little bit tricky to nail down these players running around art like they are. And he's just going to sneak in as well. Standy will find the first, but there's no trade coming in for Legion on this one. Temp eventually arrives. Kleenex still alive himself. A bit of a pinch coming through as Claystar keeps his life. As Kleenex goes for the chow, will eventually...
Oh!
That's a second from Kleenex!
Oh! That was McNasty.
When they're on it, they're on it. And this has just been brutal from both sides. And it will be Legion to get this scrap time, but it is off to the races, and Ultra are here for next.
Once again, last time around, we've seen Toronto Ultra lock down a decent amount of time, but Vegas Legion were able to stagger them ever so slightly. These first couple of kills are going to make a difference, so Standy found a one through towards the gate side. Out breaks things wide open, or it would have it.
Oh, Scrap.
Beams. There's the third. Does he need the help for the fourth? He may well do. He is going to fall, but Ultra still need to fight for this P3 control.
And they're going to get it still going for the trades here. Standy alive.
Standy.
Finds the second one as well. Eventually will be pinched out of this one. No! Claystar finds Scrap. Both teams haven't been able to get onto this on this rotation at all. Hixie finds one, but he's stunned and eventually getting it.
Oh, Hixie.
Kleenex in the end. two more. The stun comes through. This is
Wow.
outrageous.
It's just blow for blow over towards P3 Standy every single time.
Vegas make it time. Yep.
Eventually, Vegas Legion will find a break. But what is it for? It's for 20 single seconds. That one just felt like it was a constant fight ongoing, and it was. 40 seconds of scrap time. Completely wasted from both these two teams. But the win will belong to the side of Vegas Legion. The rotation that was there for Ultra, the first one's in. Scrap at P2 was Legions. They get the scrap at P3. Can Ultra punish them now as we head over towards Cannons in a second?
And this is it for the Legion. We've said it before, they need a quick break. They cannot afford to let this get too far away from them as well. And Standy just taking damage off the trophy. They're all stacked up here. He flies to the point, finds a kill on the Hixie. Still going to fall in the end though. Too many Ultra players looking for the gun as Tem finds one himself and will fall again. Ultra, hold on.
Oh, just about. Big plays, big kills coming in from Toronto Ultra. And for all that, Vegas Legion have been making this interesting. That scoreline doesn't lie. Toronto Ultra about to touch 200. Cannons has been a real good profit on the Toronto side now. Can Standy doing something about this every single time he looks to find a break? He finds at least 2 kills for the side of Vegas Legion. But for these breaks that are coming through, they haven't been as efficient at finding these points. When Ultra have really locked something down, Vegas haven't had a sniff. And for every single time that Vegas have found a break, it's for what, 10-15 seconds? Ultra have been so efficient in their play. It has to be a good blacksmith hold from Vegas Legion if they want to maybe extend this.
Well, here we go. If they can get the 60 here, it's game on. Ultra now looking.
They need the 60, or at least a lot of time.
As much as he can here in maps. And at the moment, they're holding.
Here comes a Kleenex Cruise.
Chris Massard comes in from Kleenex. It's about those backs cones over towards that P3 side. That's where you maybe need to try and find your break, but it's going to have to be the front door from Toronto Ultra. Vegas Legion holding on well here. 30 seconds to play for.
TJ has to give up in the end. It's going to fall as well, but it will be the Legion who walk away with a lion's share of kills.
Yeah.
26 seconds left to go.
Okay, they're getting time. Vegas.
The Legion are looking like it. This may be a race towards P1.
Just about getting a touch on it for Toronto Ultra from the front side. TJ will stop that very, very quickly. Big kill coming in from TJ again, no. Transition over towards P1 is going to come through. Remember that last rotation and how much time Vegas Legion soaked up on P1? They're going to have to do the same again. Toronto Ultra get absolutely nothing at Blacksmith. They're going to have to turn it on as we head into the third rotation of hills here, Bryce.
Fortunately, they've only got one player out. It's going to be Standy, though, and he finds the kill at the same time. Kleenex is going hunting. Around he goes to the dead times. Finds the first, the second, and potentially the third. He flies for this.
Oh, Kleenex.
And Kleenex putting Legion in a world of pain by himself.
Fish in a barrel springs to mind.
But got him.
Does find 4, but the rest of the team actually.
Standy gets 2 of his own.
The rotation over towards P2 as well as Standy on a 5 spree. A 6 would help things out, but it's going to be actually a stable spawn coming in from Ultra. They find Standy as well. So now push through towards the P2 side. It's going to start coming through. But this is free time again for Vegas Legion. Ultra have allowed them far too much respect over towards P1. They might not this time. It's a big push coming through. 15 seconds, big kill.
They can't let him get all this time.
Ultra within spitting distance of a map number 5.
And the biggest problem for Legion is they cannot win on P2 either, but they have to basically be flawless.
Big kill.
They're an incredible hold here for Legion. They're going to have to find the kills already, finding a couple. They know who's player towards the back is Standy and Scrap go head ahead, but they're already under the point, and Kleenex is going to fall to Standy. The Legion are in, but they have to hold this perfectly as the numbers fall against them, and the Legion fall in droves from Scrap, and that's going to be
map
it.
5.
Not enough time. Ultra will send this to a map number 5. They will not let Legion breathe.
Wow, Toronto moves on to win the map 4 to send this into the overtime map 5. Can Toronto clutch this out, or can Vegas stay hot in their S&D play and take the dub over the Major 3 champs? Good game though. Good game. Scrappy trying to get his boys hyped up as he's 32-31. Kleenex 41-27. That's got to be a record, right?
But Kleenex, sorry, says whatever you can do, I can do better. A 41 bomb, 31 non-traded kills.
Wow, 41 kills for Kleenex, insane. Let's see. I still got time here to jump right into map 5 as we get into hotel search.
when
do
it has
it.
been close, it's been a little bit tough for them. Very, very strong performances across the board. They've 6-0 Boston, 6-2 against Minnesota, 6-0 against LAG, but close across the board in their losses. This is going to be a hard one for Ultra. Can they upset them, if anything, in map number 5?
They really want to as well. They want every single point they can get out of these qualifiers to give themselves a good opportunity for champs. Already first blood's going down, I say that! And it will be a traded 3 versus 3 ton.
Goes for the Charl. Insight was there to find one on the cross. Just trying to find what he can. Standy gonna find another on the scrap though. That's over towards the other side, playing on the island quite perfectly. Temp just picking up the pieces of that round. As soon as that first blood comes through, as soon as a player's over towards those light steps, it is so difficult for the defensive teams to retake. Bedroom control. How often we talked about, I think I say them 2 words in my sleep at night after a cast. Doesn't matter what map you are on, what mode you're on, I should say. If you're on hotel, bedroom control is so crucial in controlling search and destroy.
Well, first blood to the Legion ton. At least 5 more rounds to go. But it is got a little bit mixy there at the start. Let's see how this one kicks off as well. This time it will be Ultra on the attack. It looks like they're going for a B push straight away. Nobody here from Legion.
Let's push over towards B. Legion, with their retake percentages, are quite happy for B to fall, which is looking like it. Well, Insight Louis is going to get tagged up here. He's going to get chased down, not quite. So he's that island player this time around. No information for the side of Vegas Legion, but the jig may well be up Ultra. A bomb is going down over towards the B side. Legion are here to retake.
This is going to be a quick chow. They have bodies here as well. Door will be opened. Kitchen can be a nightmare, or it can be your best friend. Clinic's going to find 2, though. That is ridiculous. Flies out Chows. Not content to stay behind these counters. And they have the advantage. They have the numbers, they have the bomb down, they have the time.
Okay,
and they have the clean eggs. Who finds it? Go for the ace. 4 health, but no good. Temp finds 2.
Potential for Temp, though. 4 spree will be tagged up. And probably would like to survive on this 4 speed, but a 1 versus 2 on his hands. He will try it, but this time, very much not on his hands. Will back on down. And I think, you know, as far as gunfights, I would not like to take in Kitchen. Kleenex might be the top of that list. Those 2 kills that he finds on those initial pushes, I should say, from Vegas Legion. Easy to fall his way. Toronto Ultra get 1 back, but crucially for the side of Legion, a small caveat to take away from this one. A 4 spree for Temp continues.
Yeah, decided just not to push any further with that one. It's going to now try and maybe
Can't
play
let
around
Kleenex
it.
drop the
We
41
could see a
bomb on their
slow-rolling
heads.
Temp, or maybe just picking a corner and waiting. I wonder if the call is coming in from the Legion. But it will be them on the attack this time.
What's the play this time? Because it was fast over towards A, lack of trophies, etc. Obviously, resulting in that. It's now going to be B hit. Hixie will be the one to find information and may well a kill on the TJ. And there you go. First blood towards Ultra. That will help them on their way here. See a defensive round code there. Wait, no, we cannot. Maybe Standy and Callista answering back, and that's B now wide open. Ultra may well have the bodies over towards A, but they are not going to be able to do much about this kitchen push that's happening now.
Temp going to pop the dead silence. He may just follow them up. This may be a flank coming in from him. And it's going to be well timed as well. Does he get the timing on this? He should be able to see several players. Finds 1. Looks for this.
Good play by Temp.
Missile. Perfect timing. Perfect play. Perfect opportunity.
You took the words right out of my mouth. Perfection from Temp. Just plays his life slowly, and as soon as those first 2 kills over towards B come through, me, you, ranked teammates, I'll be sitting there, they'll be rapping back through restaurant, but Temp sits there, knows that there is going to be players playing over towards A, the players that have been killed are defending B, so he knows those players are going to wrap all the way back around towards car park, and he's just going to follow them. A silent killer over towards the top glass side is as easy as you like for this 5th and 6th kills of his spree. Cruise missile in the back pocket again, not for the first time in this series. Legion once again in control in the search and destroy.
And Ultra just don't seem to want to go towards A on their attack at all. They've gone for B again, but it's a slow push, and Standy might get caught, and he will. Hixie with another first blood for Ultra. And now they get to play at their own tempo. Ultra can kind of push this wherever they want.
Looks like they're wrapping back around to A.
Side, Vegas Legion have not bit. Callista is the one that may well have to do something here for his squad. The numbers are against Legion, but Callista had the element of surprise.
Oh, and
got
he will be
one.
traded away, but it is a 3 versus 3. Does this open the door for TJ? There is going to be a snaking inside there as well. Out goes it as well, and he will get finds an amazing kill. Temp gets another
Temp got another. Kleenex
1v2. 1 versus 2. Bomb is down, so he has a little bit of an advantage. But with a Vaznev, he's going to be worried about long-range gunfights, Ton.
I don't think TJ seen it when he was crossing over towards the bedroom side. Now he is just going to check it. Plenty of time on the clock yet. The Vegas Legion have to do something about this now. He didn't check the right angle though. Goes for it on the TJ. Doesn't find the kill. Has to check it again. But oh my God, what kind of stuff is TJ Halley made of?
That's that long range Vaznev, bro. You can't do that.
A couple of extra points of life, surely. Kleenex throws the shoulder, throws the bullets, but does not find the kill. And TJ must have been sweating, knowing that he was being hit. Legion walk away with a round, Ton.
At any single time that a bomb is down in this search and destroy, Vegas Legion are the ones with the better statistics, the best round plant win percentage when they do get it down, and the best retake percentage.
Oh, two big ones.
That site, even if the other team gets a hold of it, 50% of the time they're bringing it back. It's 2 kills to kick off the next round as well. Vegas Legion, just like a different beast to Toronto Ultra in the search and destroy right now. Scrap is left all alone.
And he goes for the wall bang, and all that does is give information to the Legions. They're going to hunt him down.
Oh.
Standy! That is an outrageous gunfight. I'm fairly certain that was a Vaznev against attack. And he guns him. Temp can't quite believe it either. First bullet for Scrap, but the last bullet for Standy. And the Legion are now kicking Ultra when they are down.
I can't say what Scrap called him. I had a good line. I can't do it. I'll get fired, Bricey. There's a lot of things going through my mind right now, but that is... I swear that gun got nipped.
Well, I mean, Kleenex couldn't find a kill from top bedroom on the bomb site, but apparently Standy can gun Scrap out of his socks. At the moment, 4-1 to the Legion. Placed up, will find first blood. Traded straight away as both teams going to butt heads once again, but Kleenex will find it this time. TJ has to back up.
Ultra throw caution to the wind. You commented on the fact that
they're
A
planning
pushes
at A.
haven't really been coming through from the Toronto side this time around. It's a fast one. Standy here to answer the call. Has one. Calls it up for his teammates as well. He's already in the position. Now it's all about bedroom control. You can already see Kleenex is up there. Has Scrap to pinch as well.
He's seen him dead silence as well. Scrap's not gonna know, but gets away with it. Has to keep playing his life. Gonna check it in the corner as well. Does eventually find it. 27 seconds left. A 1v1 for Standy. Kleenex against him. He's going hunting. He's going hunting, and here comes
Standy!
A 5 streak!
Yeah! Shoot the bodies!
Shot. It's 5-1 to Legion.
Shoot the bodies!
Speechless at this stage.
Standy made the play.
Nothing wrong. In any single gunfight that he has, the timing seems to go his way. And if it doesn't, he guns the opposition player. Just making sure that Insight was dead over towards that bomb site. You never can be too careful. Standy with the 1 versus 2.
Is it going to come back to haunt him now?
It's such a big swing round. A 4-2 is very different to a 5-1. A Vegas Legion 1 round away from closing the series against your major 3 champions.
How far the mighty have fallen. And how high can the Legion rise? Here we go. Scrap about to coming against 3 Legion players, but timing is against him. But Hixie has his cover. Finds another first blood. The Ultra still alive in this series. Now have the advantage.
Yeah, Scrap's going to find his second as well.
Clay 1v4.
That they need daily. It's a big push coming over towards the B side. And thank God, Charlie Hicks. Well, Scrap would have been dead to rights. Clay's the 1v4 to finish the game, Brycey. Wouldn't mind.
It would be biblical. Unfortunately, they now know where he is. Time's against him. Kitchen is against him. Does not have the bomb. All of Ultra just waiting.
Just such a hard position. Insight. May well get tagged up. May well not put a bullet in the clear. But information gained. Never going to do it from that. Big round for Ultra.
Good play
from
Ultra.
Just really makes you cast your mind back to that previous one. The position
they went for the kitchen hit.
Towards a 2v1. You're laughing. That would have now been 4-3 to Vegas Legion, and yet it's still only 5-2. Ultra still need to pull a rabbit out of the hat here. They look calm, but for all that, you know, this win for Vegas Legion propels them a little bit closer to those champ spots. They're only 8 up for grabs. Toronto Ultra the winners bracket is becoming something that is not plausible for them at this stage. Only one win during the online stage.
One more round for Vegas.
4 rounds in a row if they want to find their second.
Ultra going for an aggressive push here this time. Gets away with his life. He's been outrageous here so far. Already nades going down. Inside will find 10 plus of all that. Clinic's going to be on the
Oh.
TJ will gun him before he can. It's a bold play, but it doesn't come out. And it's a 3 versus 3.
It's a good read from Ultra, to be honest with you, because Vegas Legion reposition, expecting that A push to come in again. They go for the mid-map control. Kalista and Cole. Kleenex goes to try and punish them for it, but this time around, because of that mid-map control, because of the fact Kleenex couldn't find that kill, Legion, no bedroom is clear, but can they find the kills? It's a 3v2, make it a 3v1. Standy left on his own again. He couldn't, surely.
Nah, no way.
He'd have to have some magic there as he dives out of the top window. It's no good, and it is another round to Ultra. Surely the body shooting hasn't poisoned this chalice.
No.
There's no way this can go the distance from now, surely.
No way.
It couldn't be because of the body shots, could it?
It couldn't be.
Surely not.
Always nervous. Always a possibility.
Don't shoot bodies unless it's over, bro. That's a rule.
To go their way.
You don't shoot bodies unless it's over.
Incredible S&D team.
I want to say that Temp has maybe still got that cruise missile, right?
I think so. They've got to wait to use it.
And that may well be what they're doing right now. It's a slow and steady push, which Vegas Legion may well try and turn on its
They
head
should use
with the
it.
cruise missile. We've seen teams like Toronto Ultra use them so wisely over towards this A side now as the transition from Legion starts coming on through to push towards this A side. Standy will stretch it and just hopes and prays that nobody checks it.
Oh, he has to get out of it as well. There are guns firing everywhere. Ultra not giving him an easy intro to the site.
Oh, they got the inside gunned in from couches.
Somebody else has to go get that bomb. TJ wants to make a move with his dead silence. He's looking to make a play that could break Ultra, but he's finding nobody. He's got all the way through. Surely he's down as well. Ultra, there should be another round.
Oh,
as well.
no.
Cannot find the kill. The bomb has not gone down yet. And Clayster will have to go for it without cover.
It's all on Temp here. Needs to find multiple. That bomb will go down as
No.
well. Temp as well. Clayster, this is getting
Dang
scary.
it.
It was 5-1. It's now 5-4.
Oh,
If
no.
Ultra hadn't thrown away one of those rounds with the Standy 1 versus 2, this will be a tie game.
Oh,
Standy,
no.
see if you can get those bullets back out of that body quickly, mate. Quickly. Just put
Oh,
them back in
this
the gun
is
because
bad.
this is terrifying.
If Toronto come back
you're a
because of
Legion
this,
fan,
this is
but I
gonna
know
be
there are
so
many.
McNasty.
We were feeling jubilation just a few rounds ago. The nerves are starting to set in. Toronto Ultra are fighting back. Still, though, 1 round for Legion. That's all they need. Will they lose 5 in a row?
There's no way, right?
Let's
no
find
way.
out. Let's find out.
Look at this from
Oh.
Legion. It's a big stack over towards the mid side from 2 players. Dead silence popped. TJ has to go big for his squad here. Backs
No.
up down. Will not find anything. B control for Ultra.
Clayster going straight for
Oh,
Down he
no.
goes to Hixie, who's now on a 5 streak himself. They 2 versus 4. Standy has been a standout player for Legion in this series. Are dreams
Oh, no.
still alive for the Legion, or is this going 5-5?
I see no way they break back in. Standy and Temp for the 2v4 back into B site to win the game. This would be something. Hixie and Cole locking this down. If Hixie can find himself a 6th kill here in a cruise missile, surely it's advantage to Ultra. They're surely going to play around this. They should know the round is won. 18 seconds to go. Legion just don't know what to do. They're flapping.
There is
They're
nothing
not
they
doing
can
nothing.
They're
Oh
not
my
allowing the 6.
god.
They're not allowing it. They may well know that he's on that spree. Would have come up in the top of their screen. They're now starting to search for it as well. Look at them flying.
They're trying to bait for him, but nobody in the end.
He got
He's
killed.
fall anyway to the bomb. He's a
You
little bit
fucking
upset by
idiot.
it, but we are going to it. It is written in the stars. It is a map 5, a round 11.
Oh.
What other way could this end?
Oh my god. If Vegas throw this, it's gonna be the biggest
No,
throw of the
my heart's gone.
year.
This is nervous.
It is a gong. Well, the map 5 round 11 gong has sounded. Not sure if that's the word for that either, but you know what? I'm nervous at this stage, and if I'm Vegas Legion, I'm extremely nervous. Looking like a big B hit coming in again. This did not work last time. It's a bit more slow and steady though. Toronto Ultra holding the fort. Is Scrap gonna get caught out?
They're
not on your
cruise missiling.
Here comes the street
Temp's gonna call this in, yeah. Has to, needs the information, needs something, looking for players. Not gonna find anything. And they get out of the point as well. They're gonna go for this at the same time. Scrap's gonna find him. It goes down to a 3 versus 3. Hixie looking for the player.
Standy got 2!
He finds the second. Huge second form as well. Gets away with his life. Going for the plant. Temp looking for the player on the flank. Like ships of the night. That player has got away. Kleenex now for a 1 versus 3. The Legion have found a miracle when they need it the most.
Oh, it's not over yet.
It's all that stands in front of them.
Oh, Vegas. Wow.
Take down Ultra in an outrageously great series. What a time to be alive. God bless.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my.
Don't get fired. We need a contract next year, Bryson. What a game.
Wow, Vegas Legion come through for the win against Toronto Ultra. What a match, what a game. Thank you guys for hanging out and watching it. Stay tuned for more CDL action on the channel. Much love, guys.